This is it. Stop all the press. Your girl has some shit to say. Some of you may know me as Mahogany Stylez, the rapper, Mahogany Stylez, the boss, but this is Mahogany Stylez, the voice behind it all. I'm bearing it all, speaking my truth, whether who like it or not. I'm the princess of hip hop, raw and uncut and unfiltered. It's time to get vulnerable. It's time to get disruptive. It's time to connect. This is the Mahogany Stylez experience. I'm living it up. Either you hating, a faking, a grinding with us. Yes, what's good, world? Welcome to my corner pocket of the universe. It's me, yours truly, the princess of hip hop, Mahogany Stylez, and I am here bringing you guys another dope bomb episode of the Mahogany Stylez experience. In case you guys missed us last week, I had so much going on in Stylez world, and so I promised to serve and deliver as usual on today's episode of the Mahogany Stylez experience. This is episode 13 of the Mahogany Stylez experience. Clearly, we're lit. If you guys are viewing and tuned in, I would love for you guys to get engaged with me and connect with me here in the comments. I've got a really, really great show for you guys. I am bringing you a little bit of dish, a couple of new segments here in the Mahogany Stylez space. Again, welcome to my corner pocket of the universe, you guys. Welcome to a brand new month. We've just touched the month of August. We just hit episode 13, and today's episode of the Mahogany Stylez experience is titled Text Tips and Thrills, hosted by me, yours truly, the princess of hip hop. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about a little of this, a little of that. I'm going to be talking a little bit about some current events and bringing you guys a brand new segment, which is called the Timeline Stylez Dish. So I want you guys to get in tuned. We're going to be diving in on social media and talking some of the hottest talk topics that are trending on social media today. If you are just tuned in, tell a friend to tell a friend. Today, you guys, I'm going to be talking about customer service. I'm going to be talking about customer service across the board, but I'm also going to be talking about customer service and professionalism, specifically in the entertainment industry. Because the entertainment industry is a very creative space, what I find based on my experiences, having been in the entertainment industry, is that there's really like a lack of professionalism on so many different levels. And the lack of professionalism in the entertainment sphere is really truly because it's a bunch of creatives running around operating a business. And really, a business needs structure. It needs, a business also needs client services. It needs client relations. No business at all, no matter the industry, can thrive or provide longevity without client relations. And I'm going to share with you guys today a little bit about my insight as it relates to a loss of customer service, a loss of client relations in every industry, but also specifically, again, in the entertainment realm and in the entertainment arena. If you guys are just tuned in, welcome to episode 13 of the Mahogany Stylez experience. I'm going to get started here in just a moment. I'm over here letting the world know that we are live and lit right here on the Mahogany Stylez experience. It's me, yours truly. Let me serve y'all up some of this tea. Y'all see I got a new look, new things rocking. So, I had to come and serve and deliver for y'all. The princess tends to do it well. I am a little above and beyond and a little over the top, but I come and serve and deliver that energy just for you guys. So step into my universe. Welcome to my universe. Welcome to the Mahogany Stylez experience. Like I said, I've got a really special show for you guys. We're going to run through this intro clip one more time, and then we're going to get started right here on episode 13 of the Mahogany Stylez experience, text, tips, and thrills with yours truly, the princess of hip hop, Mahogany Stylez. This is it. Stop all the press. Your girl has some shit to say. Some of you may know me as Mahogany Stylez, the rapper, Mahogany Stylez, the boss, but this is Mahogany Stylez, the voice behind it all. I'm bearing it all, speaking my truth, whether who like it or not. I'm the princess of hip hop, raw and uncut and unfiltered. It's time to get vulnerable. It's time to get disruptive. It's time to connect. This is the Mahogany Stylez experience. I'm living it up. Either you hating, a faking, a grinding with us. And we back with the Mahogany Stylez experience. Y'all, I want to catch y'all up on some tea and some actual experiences that I shared with some quote unquote professionals in the entertainment industry this week. What story do I want to start with? Okay, so I let me start with the service provider story. I'm going to actually start there and just share you guys with it. Share with you guys an experience I had with a service provider that specifically works in the entertainment arena this week. So I saw a brand new makeup artist this week. I will not share her name. She is a celebrity makeup artist. She has appeared on some major television shows and is heavy on the makeup scene and in the beauty industry. So because of her reputation and because of the way that she branded herself as a true professional, I felt like she was really worth the money to book her. And so I decided to go ahead and book this particular makeup artist to work on a particular project for the Mahogany Stylez brand. So she comes through. First and foremost, she came through, you guys, and homegirl came straight from the gym. Let's start there. She came straight from the gym, which I respect your hustle. But if I booked my appointment with her, and I believe I booked my appointment 48 hours in advance. At least 2 days notice I gave her before I booked her. So if you know you're going to see a client, you probably shouldn't line up your client appointment centered around you coming from the gym. So homegirl showed up to set, not only in her workout clothes, which is cool. Like, I don't care if you want to, dress how you want to dress or dress for your comfort, but she smelled hot. She smelled like she came straight from the gym. So for me, I know I would never show up to a client meeting. Like when I meet with my clients in the consulting arena, I can't show up straight from the gym and just pull up to a meeting like, hey, I'm hot, funky, and sweaty, and I'm up through here. Let's close this deal. Or even to provide a client any service. I couldn't show up to an event that I've produced or to something I've created or produced for a client and show up hot, fresh from the gym, funky, and sweaty. So number one, she's doing my makeup, you guys. So she's close and she's up next to me. And, makeup artists do this when they're doing the makeup. And so, all of that gym armpit funk was flowing through directly to my nostrils as the client. Again, let me stress, this is the first time I'm seeing this particular vendor. I've never seen her before. And I was like, yo, she's smelling funky, but I'm not going to say anything or whatever. Like, live your best life, girl. Get it how you live or whatever, because I do respect the hustle. Like, I'm very much about, as an entrepreneur, being about mind, body, spirit, and all of that is critical and necessary. But come on now. Yeah, let me ask y'all this. Is it professional for the makeup artist to have showed up fresh from the gym in her gym workout clothes and funky as heck? Like, is it just me? Is that just me? Y'all tune in, y'all vibe. Let me know. If you're tuned in right now to episode 13 of the Mahogany Stylez experience, let me know if you find it appropriate for your service provider, particularly like a makeup artist or a beauty service provider, to show up fresh from the gym, smelling funky. Like, would y'all want to pay for a service? And by the way, the service wasn't cheap. Let me decide if I want to share the number. Okay, so I ended up paying $170 for my makeup. I paid $170 for the service, and I also ended up tipping her $10. So ultimately, I paid a total of $180 for the makeup service. Let's talk the makeup service request and what type of client or what type of customer I am. I find myself to be a very chill client to one degree. I never tell a creator like exactly how to create. I will go to my creator, go to my vendor, whether that's a makeup artist, my nail tech. By the way, what y'all think of these? Hey, shout out to Hot Nails in Sandy Springs. They hooked me up. I love them. They're super professional. I'll talk more about my experience at Hot Nails this week as well. But yeah, so anytime I am booking a service provider, I really give them the room and the creative space to do their thing. If I booked you, that means like I looked at your work, I took the time to research your work, and I feel like you can serve and deliver what it is that I'm looking for. And I took a lot of time researching what next makeup artist I was going to work with, you guys. And so I picked this particular makeup artist, celebrity makeup artist. And then let's talk about the makeup that I requested. So I picked this particular makeup artist because from her pictures on Instagram, it looks like she does very over the top work. Her colors are very loud. She works very well with black and melanated pigments. And so that is why I picked that particular makeup artist, not only because she brands herself as a professional. So as far as the work and the quality of work, she did really bright, loud, over the top makeup from what I expected her to do and what I saw on her Instagram or her quote unquote portfolio. Because nowadays we all want to call our Instagram page our portfolio. And I'll share my thoughts on that a little bit later on in the show as well. But okay, back to old girl. So I tell her when she pulls up, I show her 2 reference pictures. Now I know I'm an educated customer. I'm an educated consumer. So I know a lot of times like clients are not pulling up with reference pictures exactly. Or they might be like, or I know there are clients that pull up and they're crazy or whatever. And they're like, give me this exact look. So what I recognize too, as a customer, I'm that type of informed customer. I am never going to be the client that pulls up and is like, hey, make exactly this, because I know if that's something out of a magazine or out of a book that you saw, one creator to the next cannot necessarily exactly replicate. It's very rare that you can find someone that can replicate like to a T a particular look. So you got to know when you're picking out specific looks or references that you kind of want someone to recreate, you got to know it's not going to get recreated exactly like that. So I'm that type of client, y'all. Okay. Like I show her 2 reference pictures and I'm like, this is the type of loud, poppy, bright makeup that I want. I wanted a really beat eye, a very strong couture, and a decent lip, whatever she wanted to do with the lip. But I know I wanted my eyes on like a million. I wanted a lot of color, very bold, bright, popping eye. So as she's doing the service or whatever, number one, my videographer was like, yo, she's killing it. I'm loving the work right now. I'm also the type of customer that does not look at the completed work until it's finished and over. Like, I'm not going to look in the mirror. I would hate to be like that very nagging, annoying customer that's like, oh, is it this? Like, can you fix this? Oh, let me see real quick. Can I stop and just see what it looks like or whatever? I never want to be that customer or that client. To me, those people are so annoying. So like I said, I find myself to be like a super easy breezy type of a customer. And so as she's working, the videographer's like, oh, the makeup looks lit. Give me one second, guys. She's like, yeah, the makeup looks lit. I'm loving the look. So I allow her to finish. Now, there are several moments that occur while she's providing me my service that I'm going to talk about just a little bit further at this time. But just for the sake of the topic that we're talking about right now, you guys, I'm only talking about like the technical side to the makeup. Okay. So I tell her that I want like a very bright, loud, popping eye, a decent popping lip or whatever, and a nice strong contour, excuse me. And so she does the makeup. And in the midst of her providing me my service, and she's like, I hate the clients that are not used to wearing makeup. And so when they're not used to wearing makeup, they're talking about, oh my God, this just feels like so much makeup. It feels so over the top. So when she said that, I'm like, oh yeah, oh girl is finna kill my look, because I'm not that type of client. So she pulls out the eye palette and she says like, pick the colors that you want to use. And I'm like, well, I know I want to build off of the pink and the gold because it matched my nails or whatever. Like I wanted to build off the pink and the yellow. But also if you notice, like even in my nails, there's like a pop of blue. There's like pops of color. You feel what I'm saying? And it's fun. So I even showed her my nails, like you let my nails be your inspiration style point so that you can recreate a look. I want a lot of colors. When she pulled out the palette, she asked me what colors did I want. I said, use them freaking all, like go ham. So anyway, in any event, when my makeup was completed and it was finished, it was time for me to look at my makeup or whatever. And guys, honestly, for $180, the look that old girl created was such a basic, everyday, light beauty look. Not in any way like the avant-garde, crazy, over-the-top makeup that I had showed her in my reference photos that I had made reference to. And then also she confirmed like, yo, I love over-the-top looks or whatever. Like I hate boring clients that don't like a lot of makeup and just are like, oh, I just feel like it's so much. I also mentioned to her while I was getting the service provided, I'm honestly not the client that's going to correct the work. If I don't like it, I don't even know how to answer this, you guys. If I do not like the look, I'm probably not even going to say anything about it. And I didn't say anything about it. And I was not dissatisfied with the look altogether. It just wasn't what I wanted or what I asked for. And I felt like I did a really great job of providing her an explanation of exactly what it is that I'm looking for. So speaking of this, you guys, last night I tuned into Tamar Braxton's show, and we're all praying for Tamar Braxton, by the way. Mental health is super, super important. Tamar, we are praying for your healthy, speedy recovery, and girl, for you to put God all up in your mix, girl. He got you and he got your back. So Tamar, we were praying for you. But last night I was able to tune into her show in which they pull up on hairstylists in the industry, or hairstylists in the beauty industry who perform horrible services and horrible works of professionalism on their clients. And then I guess their clients ultimately kind of confront them on the service. And then these beauty providers either can get like educated on how to correct the mistake that they made. So I don't know if you guys have tuned into this show. I caught the first episode of it last night. And honestly, it was so relevant and right on point for today's episode and like what my recent experience with my makeup artist was. And just in line with what we're talking about on today's episode on text tips and thrills here on the Mahogany Stylez experience. So I checked out this show and I found last night's hairstylist who they pulled up on. She was super receptive to the feedback and to the criticism. But I never would want to be the one to like confront a hairstylist or a makeup artist and be like, oh, you totally ruined my makeup. You messed it up. This isn't what I was looking for, or my hair. But I will honestly go and talk shit. Like I'm going to go and I'm going to tell people what my experience was. And I'm going to talk shit about your service. And I might talk to my friends about how shitty my service was that I received from you, or I might turn to YouTube, to these YouTube streets, and let YouTube know just how not of an awesome experience I had with your service. So I'm not going to complain directly to your face. By the time I was finished receiving the makeup and she finished my makeup, I went in the bathroom, I looked at it. It was just okay. It looked like a basic regular day of makeup. And let me tell you guys right now, I've done my own makeup for today's show. It's not super over the top. It's actually very chill. I'm not heavy on my eye makeup at all. My lip is very basic or whatever. And my contour is not even that crazy. I'm wearing like a bare basic contour that I did myself really quick. So my sister also does makeup, and I also have a couple of makeup artists in my network. And not only that, a lot of people do not know, I started early in my career, supporting my career by working at Ulta. So I worked the prestige section and Ulta Cosmetics, and I also worked at Sephora for a little while. So I am trained professionally in makeup. A lot of people do not know that. Is makeup my passion personally? No. I don't love doing my own makeup. I don't love doing anybody else's makeup. So makeup isn't even my passion like that. So I never mind to pay a provider to do their thing. And I have makeup artists in my network that are monster at what they do. And for me to spend $180 with this particular provider, it looks like I could have rolled up and did my makeup, not maybe myself, because I'm not passionate about makeup and I'm probably not as dope at makeup as she is, but I could have easily went to my sister or anyone else to do a bare basic everyday, nice makeup face or whatever. That was not what we were looking for. It was not production quality as far as I'm concerned. And I didn't confront her and I didn't tell her that I didn't love it. At one point when I went in the bathroom, she asked me oh, do you want me to do anything else or whatever? And I honestly said no. And the reason I said no was to prevent myself from getting further aggravated. I had already heavily communicated to her exactly what my needs were, and also giving her full creative range to do her thing and have fun and create to help her strengthen her own portfolio. So that's a win-win for both of us. And if the customer is paying for it or investing in it, you should go ham. Oh, this is a dope opportunity for me to get paid and have a field day doing what I'm already naturally dope at. So in any event or whatever, my question to you guys today is do you tell your service providers when you're not feeling a look, when you're not comfortable, if they can do something better to improve what it is that you pay for? Or are you like me and you keep it to yourself and you might go home and call your homegirl? You might go turn to social media and be yeah, this is what I asked for versus what the fuck I got. Which person are you? What customer are you? Yes, and we are tuned in and piped up on the Mahogany Stylez experience. If you guys do not already follow me, make sure you connect with me on social media. I am your girl, the Mahogany Stylez, aka the Princess of Hip Hop. And we're talking today customer service, client relations, and kind of the digress and downfall of customer relations and customer service in every industry, but specifically in the entertainment industry. And so I just kind of shared with you guys that experience that I just had with a service provider. And I just told you guys what type of customer or consumer I am. I am absolutely wanting to hear from you guys in terms of what kind of customer are you? Like, what kind of customer are you? Do you tell people when you're not feeling your service? Do you let them know? Peace and blessings to everybody who's tuned in. I see you guys popping in on the comments. Today, you guys were talking like the downfall and loss of customer service and client relations in the entertainment industry and in all industries across the board. What's good, you guys? It's me, the Princess of Hip Hop, Mahogany Stylez, and you guys are tuned into episode 13 of the Mahogany Stylez Experience. I just got done sharing a recent, sharing with the audience and the viewers a recent experience and encounter that I just had with a celebrity makeup artist here in the metro Atlanta area. I was not in love with my service after spending $180 to have my makeup done, but I also did not confront the stylist in terms of my lack of being happy with the work. Like I said, I provided like a really good expectation and still gave her like full creative range to do her thing. And to me, that was her opportunity to do exactly that and to show up and to serve and deliver. I'm a brand new client. You should want to impress me on my first time coming through and utilizing your service because, you should want to retain me for future business. You should want me to come back to you. So when you first see a client and when I first see any of my clients or when I lock in and land a good client or not a good client, but any client, what I want to do is make sure that their client service experience is above and beyond and over the top. A lot of people do not know this. I'm going to share a little bit of background, on Young Stylez. My very, very first job, you guys, I worked at Dunkin' Donuts, Baskin Robbins, Subway at 14 years old. I have always, always, always been very ready to work. I've been very hungry to work and also to provide a very stellar level of customer service. So kind of that's like the foundation that I was raised on and birthed from and literally defines my worth ethic at this time. My business ethic and the way that I approach all of my policies and procedures in all of my business endeavors is always centered around client relations and customer service. I'm very much about that. I was raised and kind of am that type of informed consumer that when I come to a new provider or I get a new service, I want that person to serve and deliver in the way in which I would serve and deliver a brand new client or customer. Let me tell you guys what let me tell y'all what they're saying here in the comments. I'm interested to kind of hear you guys' thoughts. If you guys share with your service providers, whether you're satisfied with the service or not. Yes, we got a sense of in the building. Shout out to this queen here. What's good, lovely? She said she's very assertive and would address it. If she's not happy with the service, if she's not happy with something that she paid for, she's going to address it. And you guys, I'm very assertive. I'm super assertive and super over the top. So with me knowing that I'm very assertive, that's actually exactly why I personally do not confront my service providers. I don't want them to feel attacked. I don't feel like combating defensiveness if someone feels like, I'm the professional. And I also feel like you the professional. I'm not the professional. That's why I hired you. You know what I mean? I hired you because you're the professional. And so you should be able to deliver that. So let me tell you guys also, let's talk about this before I even get into the next kind of topic or story regarding customer service, particularly client services, and specifically in the entertainment industry, guys. So the same provider or the same vendor proceeds to now, on her first time seeing me and first time dealing with me as a brand new client, she proceeds to talk about Black businesses and how Black businesses, either they're always unprofessional. Mind you, y'all, I find that to be extremely unprofessional. Let me just dive in there. I find the fact that you want to go talk shit and bash Black businesses to someone who happens to be, I don't know, a Black business owner as your client. We as Black entrepreneurs need to do a better job of not bashing one another. We can't expect to chime things like shop Black owned, support Black businesses if we're not going to support one another. So I'm all about talking positively. Now, if I have a negative experience with a Black business owner, I'm going to share it to you and kick it to you exactly how I'm sharing my not so positive experience that I had with this particular vendor. And I was very annoyed at the fact that her not knowing me, she got too comfortable in conversations. I try not to talk politics. I try not to talk religion. I try not to talk too personal about one's personal business, whether my own or the other person's personal business, when I'm engaging someone for the first time in a professional setting. So I find that like all business owners need to take that into consideration. Anything that you're going to talk about that's considered like sensitive issues or sensitive matter. And actually, let me get back into these comments. I am a customer whom the experience is imperative regardless of cost. I'm very much about that as well, too. I am all about, and I believe, and I pride myself on the principle of you get what you pay for. I never, ever, ever mind spending a little bit more coins, spending a little bit more cash to know that I'm, number one, going to get a level of experience that I'm looking for. I'm going to get a level of professionalism that I am expecting to get, and I'm going to get technically the level of service that I'm looking for. In this case, you guys, I don't know. I feel like I balled out $180 on a full face makeup service that lasted a little under 60 minutes. And the lack of professionalism on this particular service provider's part was a problem for me. I'm a new client for you. I'm receiving your service brand new. And I'm also a Black business owner. So I personally don't want to sit up here and hear you talk shit about not only Black business owners when you yourself are not properly representing Black business owners well in any capacity at all. You showed up funky, showed up fresh from the gym to do my makeup. I don't know if y'all caught this. I'm going to just throw this little detail out there one more time. Homegirl showed up funky fresh from the gym. Like she had done fucking an hour of cardio and then came to provide a makeup service in which you have to use your makeup brush, close proximity of me without my mask on with your funkiness. I just wasn't feeling that. So that's not properly representing Black business owners as well. And then you also proceeded to sit up here and talk shit and bash Black business owners. Wasn't feeling that at all. And yet and still, you guys, I honestly did not confront her. I didn't confront her about her lack of professionalism. I did not confront her about the lack of technicality. I did not confront her about the fact that, like, listen, lady, I explained to you that I'm a serial entrepreneur. That's a Black woman out here trying to make it out here just like you are. And this is, I also pointed out, this is why another reason I chose to support her. I could have picked any makeup artist, Black makeup artist, white makeup artist, Asian makeup artist, and I chose not to. And the reason I chose not to, y'all are getting at me in the comments like, why would you not confront her? Again, I'm the type of customer, I'm such an informed customer and client that this is what it is. I admit it. I am going to get up and I'm going to go talk to people in my network. The power of the word of mouth is critical, you guys. One of my companies that I helped to build was created the first 10 years of the business by referral only, word of mouth. The company spent $0 advertising, $0 promoting, and strictly grew their client base by word of mouth. And the power of the word of mouth as a client and as a customer is where business owners, particularly Black business owners, fail to miss the mark. I feel like the white consumer often, number one, knows what their buying power is. They understand what their buying potential and buying power is. So when Sally or Susie goes and says, oh, I'm going to pull up to my aerobics class and I'm going to tell all the girls at aerobics about the experience that I had with this particular service provider, guess what? All of Sally or Susie's friends in the aerobics class, they're not going to rock with that particular service provider who provided that really bad experience. And so that's how I see it. Thank you. Yes, very much. Organic reach. And the reason that we were able to successfully grow our business for 10 years based on the power of the word of mouth is because we showed up, we over-delivered for our clients, and we did good business. We moved as professionals, me and my business partner at the time, and we were able to do just a level of good business that, guess what, made people want to reach out and talk to other friends and other people in their network to say, yo, that company, that organization, they do good business over there. So I appreciate them. Then people is going to come back and they're going to shop with you as they have. Some of my clients have come back. I might not see them for a year or two or three. And then they pop back up and they know I'm still going to deliver the same level of service that they got 3 years ago when I touched them. And they're going to know that they're going to get exactly what it is that they want and are looking to achieve. I also do clients checkpoints. I check in with my clients. What's good? Shout out to everybody tuned in. The numbers is lit right now on the Mahogany Stylez experience. This is episode 13, Text, Tips, and Thrills, hosted by me, yours truly, the princess of hip hop, Mahogany Stylez. Y'all are getting at me on my DMs. You guys are getting at me on Facebook Messenger. I see you guys tuned in right here on my YouTube live stream. If you guys like what I got going on thus far on today's episode, or if this is your first time tuning into the Mahogany Stylez experience, y'all, this is my corner pocket of the universe where we talk everything from music to entertainment, celebrity, current events, you name it. I'm here to dish about it. It's me, the princess of hip hop, Mahogany Stylez, and mwah, I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. Today, we are talking just like customer service, client services, and almost a downfall of client services and professionalism across all industries, but specifically also in the entertainment industry. So I kind of talked about how that makeup artist just bashed Black business owners like right in front of me my first time using her. And the reason I didn't confront her, because I see you guys tuning in the comments, like, why didn't you confront her? The reason I didn't confront her, you guys, is because I know the power of my dollar. I spent $180. If this was a smart business owner, that smart business owner is going to serve and deliver for her $180 that I just put in her pocket. So now what I'm not going to do, you guys, is shop with her again. It's just that simple. I no longer will shop with you. You will not get the credits when I share the work or the finished product. And now I'm here on YouTube bashing your work. And if anybody wants to know who this particular makeup artist is, I am, because like I said, I'm about empowering the Black business owner. I'm not going to shout her name out specifically here. She is a celebrity makeup artist. A lot of people know her. But if you're interested and you want to hear from me firsthand who the particular makeup artist was, reach out to me privately in my private comments, or you can get at me on in my DMs on Instagram at Mahogany Stylez. Reach out to me on Facebook at Official Princess of Hip Hop, and you guys can definitely get at me on Twitter at Mahogany Stylez on Twitter, and I'll let you know who the makeup artist is. But I'm not going publicly bash or put down a Black business. That's what I'm not going to do. That's what makes me different. That's what makes me the informed consumer. And that's what makes me the type of consumer that I am. So she could have continued to get $180 for me every single time. Y'all know me. I'm Mahogany Stylez. I'm booked and busy all the time. Whether it's a photo shoot, a video shoot, doing my makeup for the Mahogany Stylez experience or my other shows, whether it's a filming project, I'm booked and busy. I'm always booking and hiring vendors. So unfortunately for her, what she's not going to do is get any more of my money, because that's how it goes. I'm not going to continue to shop with someone that doesn't want to deliver. Number one, that's going to show up funky. Start there. You showed up funky to do my makeup, hot and fresh out the gym to come serve and deliver and do my makeup or whatever. So exactly. Now she's lost a revenue source altogether. The way I roll and the way I do my makeup, honestly, I could have probably paid half your rent for the month. So what I'm not going to do is shop with that particular service provider anymore. I don't need to, because I know what the power of my dollar is. And so I'll move forward. I've actually already booked a next makeup artist who I was also checking for when I did my research, and I'll continue to move forward with that particular makeup artist and the slew of other makeup artists that I have in my network. So it's nothing. She just won't get no more of my coin ever again. And that's just how it goes. Let me tune in. You guys are heavy in the comments, and I appreciate it. A sense of you are just showing so much love. You guys make sure you go follow and subscribe to her YouTube channel. She's got some really, really, really great products. Please, please, please drop your YouTube channel link in the comment section so they can go follow you also. She says, Mahogany, you are very professional, and I perceive you as a very flexible person. I am like above and beyond, over the top in terms of like flexibility, you guys. Not only am I flexible, the girl who did my nails, again, shout out to Hot Nails. I'm going to keep giving them shameless plugs. Can y'all see my nails? They popping. I got what I paid for. It was worth the service. They provided me just a level of service. And guess what? I've been going to Hot Nails on and off for a couple of years. I think like going on 3 or 4 years now. And they might not even see me for a little while, but I'm going to pop back up. And when I pop back up, I know I'm going to get that same quality level of service that I am looking for. And so I don't mind to pay for it, you guys. I'm super flexible. I let you do you. I give you room to do your thing. And just expect, honestly, at the end of the day, bottom line is I just expect the professional to be the professional. And so again, just kind of back to our topic, or one of our topics for today, just kind of like the downfall of customer service and client relations over the course of time in all industries, but also specifically in the entertainment industry as well. So in the entertainment industry, you guys, I want to dive into kind of that and share another story and share another encounter that happens to me this week. And you guys know I'm here to keep it trill on the Mahogany Stylez experience. You guys are guaranteed. You're always going to get the real from me. You're always going to get the most exclusive 411. I'm always going to share with you guys my raw, my uncuts, and my uncensored. And you don't ever, 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 ever have to expect anything less from me over here at the Mahogany Stylez experience ever. So I'm going to move into my next topic regarding a loss of client services and client relations, specifically in the entertainment industry. The thing is, you guys, let me tell you what's the challenge with the entertainment industry. You've got a whole bunch of creatives that either don't know business or they don't know business fundamentals here, trying to turn creative works into an actual business entity, in which you can do, and there's room to do that. You guys hear me stress all the time, I'm in the entertainment business, baby. I don't work for free. I stay booked and busy, and I stay booked and busy for a reason. But not only do I expect to be paid for the creative services that I provide, I also expect to put my other creatives on as well. I shop with my creatives, and I do not mind ever shopping with my creatives. I'm here to break bread and also put money into the entertainment industry. And I think a lot of music artists and a lot of entertainers fail to miss that part. Yes, not only are we in the entertainment industry and should we be paid for our products and services, but so should the other creatives who help make your creative happen as well. That's super important. And I think a lot of creatives neglect that, and they fail to put money back into the industry that they expect to feed them. How the fuck can you expect the industry to feed you when you don't want to feed the industry back? I just don't understand like the logic of that. To me, that's very confusing. I think it's hypocritical. And I recognize, I don't know if you want to call it karma. I guess you can call it like profit karma or whatever. I believe that if you break bread and put people on in the entertainment industry, your profit karma will come back around to you. I just recently interviewed an artist in which, shout out to Tatiana Dean, who's an artist by way of California, also from Atlanta, presently in Lexington, Kentucky. So shout out to Tatiana Dean. You guys go follow Tatiana Dean on Instagram at TATIYANA Dean. So make sure you guys go link up with my girl Tatiana Dean. But she put it this way, and I thought it was really, really interesting when she said it like this. The entertainment business, and her and I talked about this. She said she feels like she plants seeds. She plants seeds when she's maneuvering through the entertainment business as an independent R&B soul artist. And her the way that she said she planted seeds and kind of broke that down is she said that she feels like when she does things for free or when she works for free, that by the time that she does get her royalty check or she gets booked in the future, that's only her getting back pay. And when she said that, I was like, yo, what a well said way to put that. It's true. We out here hustling as creatives, and sometimes you do have to work for free. I don't mind working for free sometimes, but it got to make sense. You know, we're in the industry. Either my brand is going to capitalize from the opportunity or from working with someone, or I'm going to financially gain, or I know that I'm going to go to that particular event that I get booked at for free, and I might link up with someone else who doesn't mind booking me and paying me to book me. So that's the way I look at things, and I appreciated Tatiana Dean for kind of sharing that in our most recent interview, in which you guys will catch Tatiana Dean right here on the Mahogany Stylez experience. She actually interviewed on my other show, and I'm gonna get into that in just a second on how I got Tatiana Dean moved over here to the Mahogany Stylez experience, which kind of takes me into my next story, y'all, regarding professionalism, lack of client services, lack of professionalism in the entertainment industry, which is what we on right now. So, okay, into my next story, you guys. I digress. Pardon me while I sip my tea. I hope you guys are sipping your tea too. I hope you guys are enjoying today's show and enjoying today's talk topic. Shout out to everybody who's tuned in. I'm gonna quickly get into this next tea for y'all, and sit close. I want y'all to like really pull up, because this is some good tea right now, you guys. This is my life in full rotation. And it's interesting. It's never a dull moment as I continue to maneuver and build my brand and maneuver through all facets of the entertainment industry. So y'all know, a couple of episodes ago, I made a very special announcement how I would be featured on a brand new platform with a brand new show. I know that you guys seen it. I've done some of my live stuff right here on my YouTube channel in connection and in affiliation with this new platform. Now, let me give y'all a couple of key things that y'all need to know in order for my story to make sense. Number one, you guys, first and foremost, a lot of people don't know, but my background and the professional basis of my professional career in the entertainment industry comes from radio. I got my start at 106 in Park Radio, helping to build the 106 in Park Radio show as well as the 106 in Park show. I've had several radio shows. I did WPSR and had The Urban Zone, which was my first show, created and produced by myself at 20 years old when I was in college. I later worked at AUMA Radio here in Atlanta. I worked on the AUMA radio show twice, not once, but twice. And so my background comes very heavily from radio. I've done more so live radio and live broadcasts, which is why the Mahogany Stylez experience fits so wonderfully, because I know how to engage with the people and I know how to make it happen. I know how to turn on when I am live and there. However, I also do have some background with pre-recorded shows. A lot of our interviews when we did pre-recorded shows on 106 in Park Radio at CBS, by the way, you guys, which was in the CBS building in Manhattan, 46th Street and 7th Avenue. Just so you guys know at what level I was working on and where I got the foundation of my broadcast background. So don't try me. A lot of people think that I'm just a pretty face. Oh, that girl is just a model. Oh, that's the female rapper over there. But really, I'm one of the strongest media professionals that I know. And what I also recognize is that there's work to do. I have not gotten the opportunity to cultivate my broadcast skills as much as I probably would have liked to or wanted to over the last couple of years. But I wake up, hop out of bed, turn my swag on, and I do this broadcast shit naturally, organically. This is me in the flesh. And luckily, thank you, God, this is my God-given talent. But I recognize that there's always room to improve and to learn and to grow in your skill set. Let's see. Do you have a compilation of timeline videos of your creations? Yes, plenty. If you dive in right here on my YouTube channel, dive into some of my older videos and go really far back, go to check out some of my first videos in YouTube. And then also pinned on my YouTube channel is the Welcome to Charmed World video. I encourage you to go check out the Welcome to Charmed World video that actually gives a full breakdown of kind of even just like some insight and a little bit of sneak peek insight to a lot of my broadcasting media and radio background. So go check out the Welcome to Charmed World video that is pinned right to the top of my page. Go check out some of my older YouTube videos and you guys will be able to kind of see some of that as well. And honestly, you guys, my start in radio came before social media. Like before social media was a thing, the only thing that was popping back then was MySpace. And so I did use MySpace. If you guys dig in and go check out Get Money Maz on MySpace, which was my first company that I created in the entertainment arena at 18 years old, which was an all-female run, owned, and operated management company representing female talent. I also got the opportunity to dive into a lot of things in the entertainment sphere, again, before there was social media. So unfortunately for me, like my start in the game, and not to tell my age, and by the way, it's like fine wine, it gets better with time, but not to go too hard on my age, you guys, like social media was not a thing, you know? And so some of the things that I did in the very, very early parts of my journey are undocumented in the fact that maybe they're not available on the internet, but I actually have like old VHS tapes or something like that from my very, very early days. But if you guys go dig in, I tell people, like, if you want to know who I am, Mahogany Stylez is available on the internet. Go Google me. It's a simple Google search. You'll be able to, if you dive in and you research and you really pay attention, that's why if y'all ever try me out here in these YouTube streets, go on ahead and do your research and dig me up if you want to. I stand behind every single thing that I've done. Like I said, this is uncut, unfiltered. I don't hold no bars. I will never, ever deny or denounce anything that I've done or touched. I'm here to live my truth and continue my journey. So just a simple Google search, honestly, and you'll find a lot. But anyway, so I digress. I give you guys a little bit of this backstory. I just want to let you guys know what my experience is with radio and with media and with broadcasting. So this particular story now, you guys, this particular platform owner reached out to me. I did not go looking for a radio station to house a new show on, because right now my focus and my concentration is on this show, the Mahogany Stylez Experience. And so I wasn't even really checking to create a new show, but it's funny because I build shows in my sleep. So he wanted me to go ahead and take the Mahogany Stylez experience off of this platform, which I'm gonna keep it true with y'all. Like I said, I'm here to speak my truth today. It's not in my best interest for me to pull off the Mahogany Stylez experience and pull it off of YouTube because I have some specific brand objectives. Y'all know I'm running this 1K all day campaign. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers to monetize my YouTube channel. And that's one of my sole only brand objectives for this year, 2020. I'm manifesting it. I'm claiming it. It's going to happen. So any content that I create as a content creator, you guys, it's in my best interest to house that content here. Another snippet of backstory. This particular radio station owner didn't know that right now at my disposal, I've got over 10 stations that I could go call the station owner directly right now on the phone, shoot a text message like, yo, girl, what's up? Let me put my new show on your station. And bam, like that would happen. And I wasn't looking for that. And so when the station owner reached out to me and asked me, can I pull this show on and put it on his radio station platform? I said, honestly, I cannot do that. That's not in my best interest to do. But what I can do is create a brand new show for you. And so I ended up in about a week and a half time, created a brand new show, which y'all know I introduced the Sunday Fun Day Mix Show with Mahogany Stylez on Sunday. That show is for independent artists, by independent music artists, about independent music artists. So I created this brand new show, the Sunday Fun Day Mix Show, and I decided not to house it here on my YouTube channel, you guys. I went ahead and said, you know what? I'm going to give you this show to store on your platform, and I'm going to keep it exclusive to your platform. I'm not going to share the show. I could have syndicated the show on a lot of different stations. Like I said, I got 10 stations or more I could call right now, like, yo, put me on your station, like that. And so me being flexible, thank you guys for recognizing that I'm a very flexible professional individual when it comes to my projects and my endeavors. So I was very flexible. And then as we're maneuvering through like getting ready and preparing for the show, I'm going to say this, there was no onboarding process to the station. Like usually when you're a new VJ or a new DJ, you get onboarded onto a station, and a station will say like, here's our requirements. Here's how we like to see things. Here's how we like to do things. This is our standard format or whatever. I ain't get none of that, y'all. I didn't get all of that. And the thing is, the reason I didn't mind not getting all of that is because I do radio, and I do radio production specifically in my sleep. So it was all good. Like I didn't mind being flexible. As we're maneuvering through and I'm doing more episodes, I've already invested money in the logo. I've already invested money in the flyer designs. I'm investing money in making sure that the other show, the Sunday Fun Day Mix Show, is successful. Which I know a lot of other DJs don't do that. Other DJs don't know marketing like I know marketing. Other DJs don't know business and creating business models like I know business. Other DJs don't know the entertainment business and have the network that I have as well. So I feel like when I come to the table, particularly in my media professional sphere, I'm bringing hella value to the table. I'm not just bringing this sexy voice that you guys love to tune into each and every Tuesday here on the Mahogany Stylez Experience, and every Thursday on the Mahogany Stylez Experience. I'm a whole package, honey. An entire package. Y'all see this? This is a vibe, okay? I come with brand equity, and I bring that to the table, and I love to bring that to the table when I'm partnering with someone. So let's start there with the term partnering. I think in the entertainment business, that term gets intermixed or used interchangeably, sometimes the right way, sometimes the wrong way. So let's talk about a partnership. A partnership in the entertainment industry is when one or more brands brings themselves together to exchange benefits and investments from one another. So I come to your table and I bring you my value to the table, and you come to the table as well and you bring your own set of values, and we exchange those things, whether that's financially, whether that's brand equity, whether that's I'm going to give you my bag of Skittles for your bag of peanut M&Ms. However that exchange must happen. And in the entertainment industry, you hear partnership a lot. You hear that term partnership thrown around a lot, and it gets misconstrued. Whether that's misconstrued in the fact that only one individual wants to bring a certain amount of value to the table. And it's not always going to be like a 50-50 exact. And no partnership is. Sometimes a partnership is a 70-30. Sometimes a partnership is a 20-80. But there's an exchange that happens in a partnership. And so I recognized by aligning myself with that station that there was value that I could benefit. Number one, I can benefit from their station and housing my show on their station by tapping into their viewers that already tune into their station. So that would help me grow my brand. I'm not stupid. I recognize that. Like I said, this ain't just a pretty face, honey. Okay? I also recognize the fact that the station owner, what he really was strong at, you guys, and I'm not going to play him. I'm not going to take it away from him. Again, I'm not here to put down or bash any Black business. You guys will not see me do that at all. I'm here to uplift and empower Black business owners across all industries. What this particular station owner was awesome about doing was not only supporting all of his station DJs, supporting their shows and their projects outside of the radio station. That's what's up. That's very rare in the business. You do not get that very often. And so I appreciated that. I recognized the value. I saw the value there. And you guys, we are rocking and rolling on episode 13 of the Mahogany Stylez Experience. I got a little bit more great show. So you guys sit tight and continue to rock with me right here on the Mahogany Stylez Experience. Okay, so that being said or whatever, as we're maneuvering through the show, dude was at first he reached out and had some concerns about the formatting and the way I did my show. So we had a conversation, and I think he expected me to be defensive and like be nasty about it. But why would I be defensive? We're here to work together. It's a partnership. Mind y'all, you guys, homeboy Dunk said he was my boss in like, I think between the conversation I'm referring to now and when we first started working together, I'm certain I heard old boy use the term boss to me like 3 or 4 times. Let's be clear about what a boss is, you guys. A boss, if y'all really want to know, because I'm a real boss, okay? If you guys really want to know what a real boss looks like, let me show you. This is a real boss right here, okay? A real boss has employees. A real boss of a business or of a company, they have employees in which they are on payroll, and they pay them weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly in exchange for their time and their service they provide that company. That's a boss. So again, I am flexible. Thank you guys for recognizing. I allowed old boy to use that boss term real comfortably with me, at least 3 or 4 times, and didn't address him. Didn't address it or him at all. I'm real easygoing, you guys. I'm so motherfucking easygoing that I'll let a lot of shit slide. I let a lot of things that are not professional slide under the rug, slide under the table, and not address it. I'm just observing. I pay attention. But then the type of brand and individual that I am is that when I recognize that a lack of professionalism, things that are just out of pocket do not align with my brand values and my brand morals and go and potentially compromise my brand, that's when I'll blow the fuck up. And that's when I explode, and I cannot allow anyone to come in to jeopardize my brand. So not only was I super flexible with dude in terms of not even reaching my own brand objective, I actually pulled away and sacrificed my brand objective, which was what again, guys? The 1K here on YouTube, and turned my new show over to him on his platform. Okay. So he had some issues with formatting the first time or whatever on the second episode that we did. And so I didn't get defensive. I said, dude, I'm here to work with you. Like, all you ever have to do is communicate with me. I'm here to work with you or whatever, and we could fix it and make it happen. Thank you so much for rocking and supporting. If you guys are tuned in, I would love to shout you out. If you're here in the comment section, please let me know you are tuned in and watching. Shout out to all my family and friends who are tuned in. We're talking again, professionalism, you guys, in all industries, but specifically also in the entertainment industry. Thank you guys for tuning in. Y'all got the comments lit up. Make sure you follow your girl and connect with me on Instagram, connect with me on Facebook, on Twitter. We are all the way lit. This is the Mahogany Stylez Experience, you guys. And I've got, after I tell you this story, I've got one segment to get into before I get out of here. So I love you guys, and thank you so much for tuning in and watching and rocking with me today on the Text Tips and Thrills episode with me, yours truly, the Princess of Hip Hop, Mahogany Stylez. So, okay. So I end up not being defensive. I make the adjustments for the next episode. I invest more time. I pull in a very dope artist. Shout out to Tatiana Dean. Tatiana, thank you for an amazing, phenomenal interview that we just did just this past weekend. So again, you guys will catch the Tatiana Dean interview right here on the Mahogany Stylez Experience. You heard it first right here. So you guys be on the lookout for that in a future show as well. And so Tatiana Dean and I were able to do our interview, and it was time for us to now go edit and prepare for post-production for the episode of the Sunday Funday Mix Show. So I wake up, you guys, to a slew of DMs about, oh, Mahogany. This is the second episode now, y'all. I done put in at least a total of 10 hours work. No, more than that, a few more hours than 10 hours work of getting the show together. I do 3 full episodes. I've already dedicated 3 hours to live broadcasts. And you're still at this point complaining about the formatting of my show, in which you offered to edit the show for me as well. You said, just do show like X, Y, and Z, and I'll offer to edit the show for you. So I wake up on Saturday to like a slew of DMs about how he can't use the show. I didn't do it the way he said it, and was talking to me hella crazy, y'all. The level of out of pocket. Number one, I already let you slide with calling me, trying to say that you was my boss. That ain't gonna fly with me here, Mahogany Stylez. We don't even get down like that, y'all. I'm gonna just keep it 100. I don't even get down like that in any capacity whatsoever. Like, I ain't nobody boss. I don't got a boss. I'm my own boss. So I don't even know what to tell y'all about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know what to tell you. And I already let that shit slide already. So now he's complaining, and then the motherfucker brought my daughter into it and was like, oh yeah, you had your daughter in the background or whatever. Mind you, my daughter wasn't even nowhere around, you guys. I did the interview in the live stream. I did the interview and the show with my daughter wasn't even anywhere around. Now, if you picked up background audio, which it's possible you may have picked up background audio, for me, just like the rest of everybody else in the motherfucking world, I'm in quarantine. So I'm working from home, where I would typically be working from a studio space. He asked me, did I want to work out of his studio space? No, the fuck, I don't want to work out of your studio space, because it's a fucking coronavirus going on. So if I can keep my interactions with people limited physically in person, I'm a motherfucking do that. But best believe I'm going to show up and deliver a phenomenal show right here from my crib each and every Sunday as promised, or whatever the case is. So then when he took to like, oh, and I heard your daughter crying in the background or whatever, enough was enough. What I'm also not going to go into too much detail about, you guys, is the level of unprofessionalism, but I am going to address it because it would defeat the point of today's show if I didn't address it. Have I been hit on before, you guys, in the entertainment industry, working with people that claim to be professionals? Yes. It's a part of the business. It is the nature of the business, and it's the way the nature of the business that we're in. It's subtly not talked about enough, but this is the nature of the entertainment business. And so I'm used to that. But also something else that I let slide was just like a, dang, I don't want to make it more than what it is, because I'm willing to leave it in the past. But it also is what it is. As I think about it, it also is what it is. The particular individual reached out to me, and I guess the best way for me to share the story without too much details is they asked me about some other aspects and projects of my brand that didn't have anything to do with the station, and kind of was tapping into some other areas that maybe just were not appropriate. I'll just say like a level of appropriateness and the level of conversation that was discussed or had, I will say is I'm going to be careful with the borderline sexual harassment. I'll be careful with saying that. But just know, you guys, that sexual harassment is real. It exists. And as individuals, we have to, specifically women in the entertainment business, but also for men. Let me keep it real. Women are not the only ones that get sexually harassed in the entertainment business. So for all of us, be on guard and be prepared, and have in your head almost like a script or a couple of scripts in your head to help you maneuver and how to get out of that situation if you happen to find yourself in a situation where you're maybe not necessarily the most comfortable. So I'm not going to talk too much there, but I will say ultimately the level of lack of professionalism that this particular individual expressed on that other with my other show on the other platform that I am no longer working with. My clapback was insane, you guys. I let him know, no, thank you. I'm not interested in being housed on your platform. There's too much unprofessionalism that's just going on here for me, and is now problematic for my brand. So when things become problematic for my brand, I don't care at what level or what capacity, any level of unprofessionalism will not be tolerated here by me, the Princess of Hip Hop, Mahogany Stylez. I just have no room and no pocket for it. So I'm not hating on the show, but what I am announcing, you guys, is that I will no longer be housed. The Sunday Funday Mix Show will be returning right here to my YouTube channel each and every Sunday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. You guys can catch me live right here where I love to be. I will be bringing you guys my top 6 weekly picks each and every Sunday on the Sunday Funday Mix Show. And so I invite you guys to hop on over to my YouTube channel. Make sure you ring my bell to subscribe for notifications, like, share, and tell a friend that you guys can catch the Sunday Fun Day Mix Show right here on the Mahogany Stylez YouTube channel. That being said, you guys, just watch out for unprofessionalism. Any level of unprofessionalism that touches your brand in a way that you feel like you've got to compromise your brand equity. And like I said, because I'm flexible, I did a lot of compromising. And then when it got to the point where compromising now impacts what the heck I've got going on as it relates to my brands, and then you want to be unprofessional, I just can't get down with that. So I will say this, it's no love lost at all. I'm gonna still be shining. I know what my brand equity is. I know what my brand value is. I know what I bring to a table. So shout out to everybody that I will work with in the future. I look forward to establishing way more great, professional, healthy relationships. I continue to look forward to working with more people, artists, makeup artists, hairstylists. I am continuing to really just grow my team, grow my brand. And again, continuing to invest in the entertainment industry because I'm expecting the entertainment industry to feed me back. So that being said, you guys, I would like to roll over into my next segment. Let me get into my next segment before I get out of here, you guys. Give me 1 second before I get into this. Thank you guys for rocking with me here, episode 13 of the Mahogany Stylez Experience podcast. We all the way lit, you guys. I love the fact that you guys are tuned in. You guys are connecting with me and getting super involved in the comments. Today is fun. Y'all just help me make the show fun and make the show super groovy. So I appreciate you guys so much for rocking with me. Thank you for supporting the show. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you like what you see here, you guys can make a donation to TMS Experience. Again, TMS Experience. If you guys like what you see going on here, if you're interested in sponsoring an entire show or a segment, you've got the opportunity to do that as well. So if you want to big up your brand, promote your brand, the Mahogany Stylez Experience Vlogcast is a perfect place to do that. All you've got to do is drop us an email, get at us in the Gmail at the Mahogany Stylez Experience at gmail.com. Again, the Mahogany Stylez Experience at gmail.com. Get at us if you're interested in sponsoring a show or a segment. We would love to hear from you. Love to have you as a special guest. And that takes me, you guys, before I get on out of here, I'm going to move to a brand new segment, which is called the Timeline Stylez Dish. I hope you guys have enjoyed episode 13. Before we get out of here and wrap up episode 13, I'm bringing you guys this brand new segment. So for those of you guys who know, or you don't know, now you finna find out, honey. Come on closer and go get you your tea so we can sit down here and partake in this key, honey, on the the Timeline Stylez dish with me, yours truly, Mahogany Stylez. Y'all know me. I like to stay tuned into my celebrity entertainment dish. I like to keep my ear glued to the streets. Number one, to know what's going on in the streets in case they talking about me. Because, you know, these streets be buzzing, honey. Be so much this going on in charmed worlds, y'all. I don't even know what to do. So I got to keep my ears glued to the streets to see what's going on. And also, your girl is nosy. I just need to know what's going on in mainstream media and in hip hop culture and in mainstream culture. That being said, today's episode 13 of the Mahogany Stylez Experience. You guys, let me introduce the Timeline Stylez dish with me, yours truly, Mahogany Stylez. And this is the part of the show, you guys, where I hit some of our favorite blogs. Today, I'm going to start with The Shade Room. So shout out to all of our Shady Boots friends over at The Shade Room. We love to dip our toe in the water, not too messily, and see what's going on in the shade room. And that's exactly what I'm going to do today, you guys, on the Timeline Stylez dish. When I bring you guys the Timeline Stylez dish, I specifically and intentionally stay off of the internet, keep my eyes off of social media so that I can come on social media with you guys right here and share my 2 cents about all that is trending and popping in celebrity news, honey. So let's get into it. I'm gonna do a quick stroll of my timeline and just randomly throw out a couple of thoughts, insight, and feedback on what I'm happy to see trending in today's social media news, you guys. So if you're interested, you want to share your 2 cents, get at me in the comments section as well. Would love to hear from you guys on what you think about everything that's going on today in celebrity news and celebrity dish. And let's get it, you guys. Okay, so I take to the shade room, add. I take to the shade room. And let's start off, you guys, by wishing our forever president, my forever president. I don't care what nobody's saying. President Barack Obama, a happy 59th birthday. President Obama, you just get better with age. I don't know who the other clown is that's occupying your space in the White House right now, but you have so much swag. So to my forever president, President Barack Obama, we see you, sir. Have a happy, wonderful 59th birthday. And we live. We are live on the Mahogany Stylez experience, and I'm about to get out of here in the next 2 minutes. As soon as I give you 2 more tuned in insights on what's going on the timeline styles dish. To my viewers that are watching, I've got 2 more little stories on what I'm sharing on my timeline styles dish, and I'm going to go ahead and get out of here so I can go pick up my baby girl Mahogany and go get into all of our epic life for the rest of the day. So that being said, let me give you guys 2 more segments of this timeline styles dish, and I'm gonna go ahead and get the heck up out of here. So what else is buzzing and trending on social media? Well, let's talk this. I don't talk too heavily about this character, you guys, but as it looks, according to the Shade Room, it looks like rapper Bobby Shmurda, his parole hearing is scheduled to happen within the next 2 weeks. The streets have been buzzing that Bobby Shmurda, I think his mom recently hopped on social media and said that he would be home very much sooner than we think. So, you know, it was interesting to see what he was doing for the Northern independent music artist circuit. So I just seen Tekashi 6ix9ine shoot his first music video after being released from house arrest or whatever, and he came out here and got straight to it, honey. And y'all don't even like snitches, so y'all out here letting the AKA alleged snitch get the work. So I don't see why Bobby Shmurda can't get out here, get home from jail. Shout out to everybody holding it down behind bars. We love you, we see you, and y'all are not alone. So let's see, you guys. I'll continue to report on the story, and let's see if Bobby Shmurda makes it home, you know, like I said, sooner than we think. And lastly, you guys, it looks like, wow, I'm going to share this sad news. And I'm just catching this. Like I said, I've stayed off of social media, but it looks like there was a shooting that happened, or shots rang out at a Beverly Crest mansion party. I don't know the details. Let me dive into the details a little bit. I know that it looks like allegedly LAPD responded to a very crowded mansion party in Beverly Crest area, which, why aren't we practicing social distancing, you guys? I can look on my, can y'all see that? Oh, dang, I'll be struggling with the camera, boy. Can y'all see that? Jeez. There you go. There's my camera. I got to just like hold it up really good for y'all. Okay. Jeez. Okay. There you go. Y'all can see that. All right. Okay, cool. Okay. That being said, or whatever, no social distancing. And isn't like, aren't Airbnbs cracking down? Maybe this isn't an Airbnb, I'm just assuming, but aren't Airbnbs cracking down on parties anyway, which kind of sucks. But in the in-between time, you guys, this is very unfortunate. It looks like reportedly, according to ABC Channel 7 News, 1 fatality and 2 injuries have occurred in this fatal shooting. As if 2020 is not already traumatic enough as it is, you guys. I just want to encourage everyone who's tuned in and watching. You guys, life is precious. Life is valuable. If everything that's going on in the world isn't already showing you just how precious and valuable life truly, truly is, let it just be a reminder, you guys. You can be here today and gone tomorrow. And I want to encourage you guys to concentrate on living your dreams, and less time hating and being negative. Lastly, before I get out of here, you guys, I do have to hurry up and get out of here. I just dropped at the bottom below. I want you guys to check out a brand new company. If you guys are looking to support a Black-owned business, I'm encouraging you guys to support DGTs. You guys will be able to visit the website dgts.com in just a couple more days once the website officially launches. You can get at us on Instagram on DGTs Unbound Possibilities. You can get on us on Twitter at Unbound Possibilities on Twitter. You can follow the link below to donate to the Donette Gordon brand, the Donette Gordon story specifically. That is her GoFundMe page. You guys will be seeing in the near future, I'll be announcing details about a very special virtual fashion show that we'll be doing in support of the DGT's brand. So shout out to the DGT's brand. You guys, we just dropped our Always Mattered tees, our Black Lives Mattered Always tees. Real quick, let me show you. I do not have time to screen share, but I do have time to pull these bad boys up so you guys will get the opportunity to see these. You've got your chance to, you've got your opportunity to pre-order these right here. It is our Black Lives. Geez, I'm trying to, okay, there you go. Our Black Lives Have Always Mattered DGT shirt. So you guys can support that. I'm trying to get this camera to work for it. There you go. You can support the DGTs. I'm really struggling with this camera. You guys can support the DGTs. There you go. You guys can support the DGTs brands. The shirts are super dope. This shirt comes in small through XXL. It is available on pre-order for $40. It also comes in white as well. And let me show you guys the white one also. The white is fire. The black is fire. I don't know which one is my favorite, but make sure you guys go support the DGT's brand. Here the shirt is in white, you guys. And we, okay. There you go. And we absolutely love it in white as well. It said, no matters what happens after, Black Lives Have Always Mattered. The shirts are fire. The white also comes in small through XXL. So shout out the entire team at the DGT's brand. Shout out Donette Gordon, my aunt, who is a former vet and also a former nurse who's currently created and founded a brand new Black-owned business in order to directly support her home health aid care. So you guys, do your part, make a donation directly to her GoFundMe page or cop your DGT shirts. You can cop either one of those Always Mattered, Black Lives Matters tees that are super fire. She's also got some more t-shirts that she's unrolling very soon, actually this week, as well as some home decor items and home decor goods as well. So shout out to the DGT's brand. Before I get out of here, you guys, I want to ask you again to continue to support me. Make sure you tell a friend to like, subscribe, and share. I am continuing to grow the numbers. You guys know I am here trying to make it to 1,000 YouTube subscribers. So thank you guys so much for helping me make it happen. The numbers continue to go up. And this has been episode 13, Texts, Tips, and Thrills. I am your host, the Mahogany Stylez Experience. It has been so wonderful rocking with you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Y'all stay blessed, keep it groovy, keep rocking. I'll see you guys on Thursday. This is it. Stop all the press. Your girl has some shit to say. Some of you may know me as Mahogany Stylez, the rapper, Mahogany Stylez, the boss, but this is Mahogany Stylez, the voice behind it all. I'm bearing it all, speaking my truth, whether who like it or not. I'm the princess of hip hop, raw and uncut and unfiltered. It's time to get vulnerable. It's time to get disruptive. It's time to connect. This is the Mahogany Stylez Experience. I'm living it up. Either you hating or faking or grinding with us.